In this week's edition of WTHS News, we spotlight our homecoming queen and take an inside look at a show choir camp for elementary students. Welcome back to another episode of WTHS News. I'm Rebecca Johnston. This past Friday, we had our homecoming game. During halftime, the homecoming court was presented and our 2023 homecoming queen was crowned. Anna Grant gives us more on this honor. Last Friday, Sadie Richburg was crowned Tupelo's 2023 homecoming queen.
I was just kind of overwhelming with thankfulness, and I kind of wanted to cry. I was feeling a whole bunch of different ones, but I think I was mostly excited, I'd say.
She expresses her love for her peers and how honored she is to represent THS as queen.
To me, I'd say it's an honor, obviously, and it kind of it's just a title that you represent your school and that you're making an impact.
You may know her as Sadie's Cam, but she is also on the powerlifting team, the vice president of FCA, a member of DECA, and the social media manager for Student Council.
My biggest thing, I just want everybody to know how much I love them. It's just such a blessing getting to do life with everyone and getting to know everybody. So probably just thank you, and I hope they know how much I love them and I'm thankful for them.
Sadie's considering Samford University and plans on majoring in education or psychology and also wants to pursue mission work. I'm Anna Grant Kahlstorf, WTHS News. Thanks, Anna Grant. It's inspiring to see a student with so much love for the Golden Wave. On that note, CTE classes here at THS are showing their support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. October is an important month where we honor those who have battled through this hardship. The digital media class appreciates those during this special month. These students are learning to design t-shirts as well as making them.
So this is something that we do every single year, but this year I had a student ask me, what is breast cancer? So this was a fun way for me to educate our children about the risk, how to prevent it, and raise awareness to breast cancer, all while having fun.
It's so great to see students making a difference. The student section can also show their support by wearing pink to our game at Madison Central tonight. Cate has more in this week's sports. Hey Tupelo, welcome to this week's sports. I'm Cate Babb. Recently, the Wave has hosted some special sports. Last Thursday, volleyball held its senior night at their game against Madison Central. The team honored seniors Aranda Mitchell, Miracle Harford, Kai Glover, and Catherine Eastep for their work and dedication to the team. The girls fought hard but came up short against Madison Central with a score of 0-3. Football will also play Madison Central tonight. The boys will compete at 7 and hope to redeem themselves from their narrow loss to West Point at the homecoming game last Friday night. The game kept fans on their toes as Tupelo was up before halftime with a score of 20-7. Spirits were high and students dressed out in support of their elected court and football team. Congratulations to all of our 2023 homecoming maids, their escorts, and our homecoming queen, Sadie Richburg.
You know, it's something that everybody looks forward to, all the festivities going on. It's hard not to be excited with, as big of a tradition as it is.
This Tuesday, swim had a meaningful meet, their last home meet of the season. Both the boys and the girls placed first overall.
One of my goals for this season is to try to set a state record in the 100 fly. It's a 49.32. I'd have to cut a little over a second.
Our two team captains, Brooks, Johnston, and Elise Waters, have done a really good job. It's been a team-led team. The coaches haven't had to do much at all.
Swim will continue to compete in North Half and State in the coming weeks. Cross country will also compete in the Jesse Owens Invitational this weekend in Oakville, Alabama. That's all we have for this week. I'm Cate Babb, WTHS Sports Media. Thanks, Cate. Speaking of wins, some of our very own teachers were awarded grants at the AEE luncheon held last Friday.
More than $112,000 in grants are to be used this school year. Alwa has more.
Education is a strong part of the Tupelo community. There is one association that provides to make sure we have the best resources for our education. This year, the Association for Excellence in Education held a special luncheon under the Big Top.
AEE was a group of parents who wanted to help improve the quality of the public schools by providing private money to do things that could not be done in a timely manner with public money.
This year marks the 40th anniversary since AEE was founded. This milestone was celebrated at Carver Elementary School with all kinds of acts. Instead of trapeze acts, AEE had displays from last year's grants and a special performance from Carver's first grade students.
AEE's had a dramatic impact on our community. It's put $3.4 million into the public schools for innovative projects, which is good.
Tupelo High School is a recipient of those funds. Science teacher Sally Beth McCullough and exploring computer science teacher Autumn Bankhead were awarded their respective grants at the luncheon.
My grant is named Digging Deep, and it was a grant written for a Hollow Sands Quiet Pixel interactive sandbox table. What it does is it's a large box filled with kinetic sand. It has a projector that projects different biomes of Earth with topography, as well as interactive weather simulations, as well as showing our students how water is cycled through all of the different landforms of Earth.
The grant that I received funding for was called Career Skills and Breakout Thrills. In that grant, I wanted the entire department to be able to experience escape room, puzzle solving activities for all of our classes in the Career Tech Center.
The teacher said that they were emotional when they found out they won. Mrs. Bankhead sees that her grant benefits the whole CTE department, while Ms. McCullough is reflecting on the process for winning AEE grants.
I was so tickled. Honestly, I had no idea that it would be fulfilled. This past year was my first year here at Tupelo High School, and the first time to write a grant proposal for here, so I was just tickled that it was accepted.
These grants that are funded through AEE has a major impact on the learning that happens here at THS. The grant that Ms. McCullough received is brand new technology, which makes Tupelo High School the first public school to have this kinetic sandbox.
It's really a pleasure after 40 years to see the organization not only still surviving, but thriving. And I think the leadership of this group, particularly through Stuart McMillan's leadership, it's been very important. And we've got new engagement, new enthusiasm, and I'm glad to see that.
Alwa Camara, WTHS News.
Thanks, Alwa. It's exciting to see teachers receiving grants to do what they love. Meanwhile, in the Showchoir department, a new tradition has started. On September 22nd and 23rd, Synergy hosted its very first mini camp for kids interested in show choir. This camp allowed members of Synergy to spend time with elementary students who share their passion for music.
I think I would have loved this opportunity because it would have given me a chance to sing and dance, which I love, and I thought it would have been cool to hang out with the older girls and learn from them.
It's awesome to see the impact students here at THS can have on younger students. That's all we have for this week. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this week's edition of WTHS News, and have a great fall break.